Good morning. Today, let me explain the topic of strings in PPS paper. Actually, first of all, we should know what is the meaning of strings. We know already character, that's a variable where we can hold only single letter. It may be any kind of informations like alphanumeric or digits or any symbols. Whereas if you want to print or if you want to get the entire sequence of characters, we go for the strings. Usually we use the strings everywhere in our life. For example, if you want to get the name of that user, or if we want to get address, so we have to use a string, right? So how to use strings in programming? The logic is very simple. If you know that characters and that array, we can learn string very easily because the string is a combination of that array and character. If it is a character, we can hold only one letters or one characters. By the combination of that array and character, we can get the string. Usually the strings are represented in the format of within double quotes, whatever we can have. Uh, Whereas the character which is represented within the single quotes. In C, we have the different perspective of string handling. The first thing we should know that some of the important key terms which are essential for learning strings. First thing is we use the term /0. You can able to see that we are using that /0 in this given statement. That mean by that the /0 which indicate that the end of the string. If you use that /0, that means the end of string. So unless otherwise without using the /0, we can't terminate the string. So in this given program, we just that print of %d is /0. You know that the %d is always mean by that which print that integer value that is corresponding to the given input. The /0 we indicate that is the end of string, that is a null. So probably we'll get the output is 0. Right. The second case, right. So they ask the questions how to print that /n in our output screen. Usually we use that /n that is going to be transfer the control to the next line. But if you want to print that /n in our programming in our screen, how to print it? The logic is very simple. We just add one more slash before the /n. In the printf statement, if you add that one more slash before the /n, that is going to be print that /n in our output screen. Then, so in this third test cases, they have given that string msg that is called programming. In this input string, between that programming, in between the programming, they add the /0. You know that the /0, which means the end of the string. So if you print that %d msg, that won't print that entire string like programming. That will print only for program alone, program alone, because the /0 is appear in between that programming. So we can't print it completely. That is that case. You may notice that the /0 is available in between that programming. Then the next case is that size of. So we use that function size of, which is always return that size of the given input. Here the input is a string that is called AD. So if you use that size of AD, that will print that 3, because of even though we have the two characters, we add that /0 also. So that including that /0, that is called 3. Right. So similarly in string, we are using that plenty of predefined string functions. We have that functions string concatenation, string length, and so some of the functions are used for handling the strings. So in this program, they use the functions string concatenations. Right. So what's the meaning of string concatenation? Means there is nothing but how to concat, how to add the two strings combined together. Right. So for using the string concatenation, we should get the two input. One is as per the given scenario, the first input is that C program. The second one is that programming. So we add these two things by using the string cat of str1, str2, str1. So if you combine a string concatenation two things, the two strings are combined together and the output is stored in first string, that is the str2. So if you print that str2, that will provide the whole information C program, programming. If you print this str1, that shows only for C program alone.